Welcome to Finding Your Worth from Within, the podcast where I'm going to be helping you up-level your life, find your true self, and ignite the best version of you. I'm your host, Sana, your go-to self-worth mentor, facilitating hundreds of women to unlock your self-belief, master your emotions, and take back control of negative thoughts. We're going to be covering everything self-worth for South Asian women, how to ditch your self-doubt, kick other people's judgment to the curb, and learn how to finally use your voice clearly and with confidence. With the practical tools and spiritual teachings that I give you in this podcast, don't be surprised when this magic begins to massively elevate your life. So whether you're going for a walk, driving home, or listening with a cup of coffee, let's get stuck in. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Finding Your Worth from Within. So today we are diving into the real reason why you are staying so busy in life. I know you've got a whole to-do list to do. I know you've got a list of jobs. There's always something cropping up. There's always something to do, right? So we are delving into the real reason that you have this never-ending to-do list. But first, coming to you every day this week with a brand new podcast episode. So over the next 2 weeks, I am celebrating my birthday heart. I'm celebrating with you by bringing a brand new podcast episode to you every day this week, and then next week I will be dropping a gift to you in the emails, in my WhatsApp group, in Instagram for you to take part in so that you can ignite that inner confidence in you. I am bringing you a gift every day next week. So if you're not following me on Instagram, or if you're not in my WhatsApp group, or if you're not on my email list, drop me a DM over on Insta and let's get you in the WhatsApp group, get you on the emails so that you can take advantage of these gifts. So my WhatsApp group community are the first to find out anything that happens, and you get first dibs in there. So drop me a DM over on Insta and let's get you in there as well so you can experience these amazing gifts too. So today, the real reason you are staying so busy, like I said, I see you. I know the endless to-do list. I know the chores and the kids' after-school clubs, the ironing. It's all piling up, right? The need to go everywhere, do everything. We are conditioned to do all of the time. It's actually quite ridiculous, if I'm honest with you. As South Asians, we are conditioned especially to do, because we've seen it so many times in so many places, in our mothers, in our grandmothers, and it's almost kind of seen as lazy to sit and do nothing. But the real reason you're staying so busy is a mixture of things, and this is a mixture of 4 different things. So number 1 is your subconscious is keeping you busy because it's distracting you from actually looking inwards and doing the work. I have clients that come to me like this. I have friends like this. I see it so much of the time that everyone's so busy. I've got this to do and I've got that to do and I haven't got a minute to think and I haven't got a minute to sit. Actually, it's your subconscious that is creating this busyness, telling you you have to do all these things, putting importance on all of these things, because your subconscious doesn't want you to take a minute, sit down and actually reflect on how you feel and what you're thinking, because that is when the shit hits the fan. That is when the tears come. That is when the emotions come. That is when you have to actually sit and reflect. So ask yourself, am I actually this busy? Do I need to be this busy? Do I need this to-do list? Do I need this distraction? Do I need to always be on the go? Or am I keeping myself distracted from actually looking inwards and reflecting and releasing those emotions that need to be released? Number 2, this could be expectations from a younger age. If you have seen a learned behavior of doing, and if expectations have been put on you from a younger age of you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to do well at work, you've got to do well at school, you've got to do well in society, then those expectations are in your DNA and running through you. So these are expectations that have been put on you, but also expectations you're putting on yourself in this moment, expectations that you're putting on yourself, like, oh, I've got to do this, and I've got to be a good mom, and I've got to be a good daughter-in-law, and I've got to be a good colleague, and I've got to be a good employer, and I've got to run my business well, and all of these things, because you've learned that behavior from previous generations. So it might be a mix of the expectations have been put on you when you were young, but also now you're putting them on yourself because it's so natural for you to be in those expectations. And this leads me on to the third point of your nervous system. If your subconscious is keeping you distracted, and if you're constantly putting these expectations on yourself, there could be a chance that your nervous system has been so stretched that this is its new set point. So what happens is maybe there's a big life event, or maybe there's a certain time in your life where your nervous system's stretched and it kind of opens up, and you've got loads going on and you manage it, you handle it, and that's great. But now this is the new set point to your nervous system and you don't know how to relax. People that feel uncomfortable when they sit and relax means their nervous system is running at a really heightened point, is really stretched, and all they know is to operate at that level. And actually their body and subconscious and nervous system, all of it feels uncomfortable when it relaxes, and it doesn't know how to sit and relax. Number 4, you're keeping yourself busy. You're keeping yourself go, do. Oh my God, tick off the to-do list. Let's do this. Let's get that done. Let's all of that kind of stuff. Because the busier you are, the more deserving you feel. The busier you are, the more you feel like you've earned to feel good enough. The busier you are, the more you're doing, the more validation you're seeking, the more you feel good enough. I want you to reflect on these 4 today and think which aspect is resonating with me the most, because I can guarantee you don't have to be as busy as you are being in life. I can guarantee you that, because it's in your perspective right now that this has to be done, that has to be done, this has to be done. And I'm just going to bring a new perspective in to say, so what if the dusting isn't done? So what if the dishes lie there for an hour? So what if the ironing isn't done in this moment? So what if you tell your friends or family that actually we're really run down and we're not going to make that social event, we're not going to make that birthday. I know we arranged to go to dinner, but I'm really run down, so is it okay if we don't go? And see how that feels for you, because most likely it's going to feel uncomfortable. Your head's going to be like, oh my God, that would be a dream to do that. But something's going to kick in the background in your subconscious and you're like, oh my God, no, actually I've got to do it. So which 4 points is it? Is it that your subconscious is keeping you distracted because actually it knows the minute you sit down, the minute you stop, there's going to be a shit show inside? Is it that your expectations of yourself and that have been put on you are running your DNA and running your reality now? Is it that your nervous system's been so stretched that actually you don't know what it's like to not work under stress? Or is it that you feel like the more you get done, then you deserve to rest? The more you get done, then you're good enough. The more you get done, the more you're deserving. I look forward to hearing from you as to which aspect, what resonates with you the most. My DMs are always open over on Instagram. Feel free to drop me a message and let me know which resonates with you the most. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, if you're not following me on Insta, my handle is in the show notes. Be sure to follow, and you can check out all of the gifts that are coming out next week. There's a gift a day in order to help you with your inner confidence, you with your self-worth. I'm so excited. The best way to celebrate my birthday is to do what I love the most, and that is bringing you guys all of the good stuff and helping South Asian women ignite their inner confidence. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Finding Your Worth from Within. If today's message resonated with you, it would mean the world to me if you could follow, rate, and leave a review. Sharing the podcast with someone that you feel may benefit is the best way to help it grow and spread this important message. To stay connected between episodes, come hang out with me on Instagram @Mentoring. Can't wait to see you there.